Yeah.
Man, I told Al ass up yesterday on the field.
Ready? 180. 53 is the line. Oh, here we go. Oh, check 4, 8.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Man, niggas out here is terrible.
On second and 12, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Stop your whining.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it.
I might let my shit, I let my draws show.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
You can't run. You can't run like this. My partner thought about it. He said, I couldn't get away. He said, I couldn't get away. He said, I couldn't get. I said, nigga, you had your pants down, motherfucker.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at the 20.
Let's go. Watch the safety creep. It's
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Bravo. Mike is 59.
Throwing on second and 14. Carr. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 16 yards, a first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Mario Addison in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Now Carr. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
He couldn't. He was following the other dude.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Different story this time around. We have that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
I think it went to some
We ain't playing nobody today.
blue. Now we all just got on what, like around.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
No, I was gonna let one of them play you. They didn't play your guys.
We're scoreless after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Whoever think he getting good.
He ain't getting good. He ain't getting good.
Down, 280. Mike 54. Down to lose 1. Express.
Right.
Mike by 4. Hey, they scared.
Shotgun now for Carr. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
He's terrible. Terrible.
I know, right?
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
You don't want to play either.
I'm playing on high school, but football.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got it. Right there. 54. Express. Get that ball.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. This is incomplete.
He played that. He played good D on
To
that.
no avail. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right, and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5.
Looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Shut down. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. It's time.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. Switch it.
Carr gives to Richard. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I know that's why I should have just called timeout. I was hoping the computer picked a nice little play. Shit. It was all blocked.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he just moved.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Watch twins. Watch twins. Kill.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 74 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
It's just too loose. I really didn't want to.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Carr now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Richard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Double dog, that's the way. Kill. Watch the eye.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
7:34. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, orbit. 559. Drop deep. Check nine. Jim. Express.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Newton on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Like I thought that was a
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hello. That's cool.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
It's cheaper.
And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
What's that? Whatever. I got you, son. I got you.
A final shot before the break. Newton
Oh, no.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Just
First
stop
half
like
in
that.
the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
I need a pause.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of...
Oh, no, they'll kick it. Kick it off the ball. Yeah, if you side by side, it ain't gonna do nothing. Defense won't work.
I need to get this drink that my lady brought me back from the Bahamas. That motherfucker hit. That little motherfucker hit, boy. Little ass thing. Crafted in Hobby Lobby in the Bahamas. Ooh, man, that shit be strong. Tastes so good though. She said she finna go to the FBI. That's gonna be
End zone for a touchback.
That's gonna be dope.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. There's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
They firing on
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
They firing off that line, boy. They coming.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Ready? Ready? Check 52's the mic. Gun. There's the party now. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Let's go, defense.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Good show coming. Took off out there, motherfucker. I did not look for you to take off.
Set. 180. Watch the run. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got 4. We got 4. Check 3. Check 3. 8. Check it.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be third down.
Set. Ready.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 now.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he will take it across. Panthers touchdown. From 19 yards away. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. McCaffrey will try to run it in, and he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that's...
A big boy.
Steve, I don't hear you smoking. You stop.
That's me over here smoking right now.
That's all. Shit. I'm in the back room. Should have everything they wanted at first. First time I paused.
I don't even know why they had that bum ass nigga in there.
We got 10 more people to cut. Let me know when you're ready, Robert.
I'm ready. See, I just smoking this air.
Sails over the end line. 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Shift.
Carr.
Damn, they got him there. Boy, they playing D like
take him down.
boy.
K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds a man right there.
Shoot out that defense.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm going back to you. I'm going 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Say it.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He gets it to Brown, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
Yeah, he had to run around that block. Other than that, I was bad.
What now?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 24.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That's caught by Waller out left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Carr.
No!
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He did not.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in. But the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
I'm glad that nigga went out there. I'm glad that nigga went out there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line.
Oh, shit.
So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Oh, fuck. I'm surprised I held that nigga to 12.
Man, nobody gonna break me out, mom.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Let's go, D.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Oh,
He's wrapped up.
get
Taken
the fuck
down
out
back
of
at the
here.
25. A safety with a sack
Yeah,
there.
it was tough,
LaMarcus
yeah.
Joyner.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet
Somebody didn't
stuffer.
pick up that
Had the
fucking
interception
rock,
earlier,
man.
now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
McCaffrey?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Man,
Maurice Hurst in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
They snap it to Newton. And no, it's incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
I couldn't kick that. You should have just held it on to. You should have held on to that shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Richard.
Oh, damn! I couldn't get through that. I'm trying to put my hand on his back.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Come to me, it's me.
It's first. Check line 54. Line 54.
Richard trying the right side.
Oh, good shit.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Carlson on for the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Newton to throw.
Get it there.
And down he
Every
goes.
time I try to, I know every time I try to throw it,
LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Yeah, it's hard. Now
Newton.
I know, man. I was just saying. Where's on Spotify?
And this is going to wind up
Yeah,
incomplete.
it's on iTunes too. I bought it off iTunes.
Yeah, I
got it on
they face a
Spotify.
3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're
I
likely
told him,
down
I'm
to their
like,
final 2
I'm like, that's the
plays.
first
And you
thing
know
I
they got to
listen to
keep
in the
going for
morning.
the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call
Oh,
top
T.I.
down.
what I saw
Nothing
was-
behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
That's the first thing I listen to when I start my morning.
Newton.
That motherfucker's jamming, man. It's rocking all the way through. It ain't that long. It's like it's about
8 songs.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their
30,
third and
40
final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I can't even lie. That motherfucker clutching it. Oh man, King love that shit.
Hey, man, you keep on asking, talking, how you keep getting all these spins? I keep telling your ass to do what I told you to do. But you ain't gonna do it. Nah, I ain't got my shit on Spotify. I'm on iTunes though.
Kendrick was like, yeah.
Now it's Newton. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I'm gonna put it on Spotify though.
Very nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception.
Yeah,
A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism,
I don't got Apple
hands,
Music.
a little bit questionable.
Pay Spotify and fucking
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Well, that's because I got
Throwing
3
it
accounts
in.
on mine.
Newton. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
I got the family package.
Marcus Joyner in there to take him down, and the
So
clock
I
will
got me,
roll.
Brittany, and Keon. No, me, Brittany, and Keon. I'm gonna listen to music like
So
that.
now Cam leads the Panthers
He'll go
up
to
following the
Pandora
sack.
because he
Carolina
is-
facing 3rd and
She
long.
ain't like. Right, that's because like people who pay for the premium
Pressure
Spotify.
too great,
Like,
and he
you know, I
goes
DJ
down
and
once
shit too,
more.
so I be having to make
LaMarcus
sure I
Joyner
got all
bringing the
new shit.
pressure yet again.
That's
That's
why I
his
like the
3rd
premium.
sack here tonight. So this
Good
one
guy,
a
Wolf.
victory for the Oakland Raiders.
That
And they were
premium,
spurred on by a
it lets you
strong
know about all
performance
the
in
new
that
albums that
4th
come
quarter
out.
as they held their opponents off the
Motherfucker, rate the
scoreboard.
albums
Everyone
for
wants to
you,
pitch
and
a
make
shutout
it,
for
and
the
make a
entire
playlist
game,
like
but when
all
you
the
throw
songs
one in
that
the
you
4th
listen to,
quarter,
put it together,
that tells
like,
everyone that you're
it'll
getting
make a
stronger
playlist of like
and
shit that it
dominance is
think you
starting
want
to
to
take
listen to
over,
and shit.
right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League
Unlimited
football all the way up through.
I'm trying to
And
get
they
that nigga
closed
to do
them
a
out with
radio
a
too.
big-time performance down the stretch.
You won't listen. He think he's
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
That's
find us
anybody,
on
though.
Twitter
Like anybody
at
from
EA
anywhere,
Madden
they
NFL.
hometown do not support.
From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
That's what. Right, but you got to go out state. Yeah. LK. Yeah, that shit, and it's nice. Like all his, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna lie. All the shit he be dropping be nice as fuck too. That's what's crazy. I'm like, cuz should have been blew up. Like even his early shit was nice when he was rapping like Lil Wayne. But he changed his whole style up now. That nigga on some, he on that street shit now. That trap, I like it though. I ain't even gonna stunt. I like it. I don't be wanting to hear lyrical music all the time. I love my lyrical ass music though. The motherfuckers know I be riding around listening. Motherfuckers be like, man, you listen to the Mob Deep deal? Damn right. I'm listening to Corrupt. This nigga Corrupt be killing shit. Man, Corrupt be, man, I was just listening to, man, dog.